Oh, it's another rebrew this.
Way back a year ago.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another grain to glass homebrew video. So this one is my IPA, and it's a hazy IPA, and I called it Dragon Juice. So I'm going to let you watch the footage of the brew day. We'll come back and we'll taste it. Okay, so we've got the ingredients. As you can see, this beer, it's a New England IPA style beer, or New England Pale Ale, depends on the bitterness and strength, to be honest. But I'm aiming for that sort of area of beer anyway. But as you can see, this is going to be put under pressure fermentation in a corny keg. So, yep, I've adapted that corny keg to be able to do that. I'm going to be using the Lallemand's New England yeast. So it's a dry yeast for this one because I don't know how it copes with pressure fermentation. Like everything, it's always an experiment for me. Got my hops. Weighed these out last week. So I've got a bittering hop to go in, and I've got a Whirlpool and a 20-minute addition, and I've got my grains. So yeah, all ready to go for the brew day. Oh, if you're wondering, that's lactic acid, food grade acid. That's my salts, just to try and get the water profile for New England style beer. Okay, so mashing in, I'm aiming for a 67 mash temp. So my strike water's about 70 now. So I'll get my grains in and get to a 67 60-minute mash. The grains is basically Golden Promise, some oats, and some basically chipped malt. Okay, salt addition, and the lactic acid, 3 mils. So that's the salts in, lactic acid in. Let this sit now for 60 minutes. Checking for dough balls, seem to be okay. So yeah, put this away now. We're on 67. Absolutely dead on there. 67.1. I'm happy with that. Okay, so let's get my sample now for the pre-boil gravity, see where I'm up to, see if I'm on target after that mash. Okay, so as you can see, plenty of protein on top of this, but we just reached the boil, so I'm going to set the timer now for 40 minutes from now. I'm going to add my 60-minute addition, bittering hop, small amounts going. So small amount of, say, 60-minute bittering hops. Okay, so 20-minute addition, hops going in. Let's get this back onto a nice rolling boil. Okay, so boil's reached. So now I'm just cooling the work down to about 80, 82 degrees to add my Whirlpool addition. So as a stovetop brewer, keeping it simple, using a pan, best way to cool it down is to get my spoon in there and just stir it around like this. Okay, so what I'm doing now, creating a Whirlpool, Then I'm going to drop in the last hop addition. Obviously, the next hop addition is going to be a dry hop. So this is the last on the brew day. The whirlpool edition. Get the best I can whirlpool going. Okay, so now the hops are going in for the whirlpool. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that footage. So as you can see, it's a hazy looking, you know, typical hazy looking IPA. But this IPA, I was hoping for a bit of a, I don't want it to be a real soft IBU bitterness. I wanted to have a bit more about it. I called it Dragon Juice because I brewed it on St. George's Day. I'm only just getting around to actually reviewing it. So it's been in the keg. I used Golden Promise oats and chit malts, and then it was Magnum for bittering, and then Amarillo, Citra and Simcoe, and I used Amarillo, Citra, Simcoe in the actual boil for some flavour and aroma, and then I use it in Whirlpool and I use it in dry hop as well. So there we go, that's the beer that we've got. It's, you know, it was a small batch. It's come out at 6%, which is okay with me. The yeast was Lalman's New England ale yeast. Use that as well. Use some dry yeast in this one. Yeah, so there's the ingredients. That's what the beer looks like. Let's get the aroma. Wow, smells superb. I'm just saying, I'm not just saying that. Got lots going on there. Really hop forward, tropical notes, some citrus as well, and that Amarillo's there. It's giving, yeah, it's got a little bit of earthiness to it. I'm just hoping it's got the bitterness as well. So, cheers. Oh, it's got a lovely malt bill as well. That. Oh, that's a good beer, if I say so myself. Oh, it's another rebrew this, because it's got that bitterness, which helps balance the sweetness of that malt, which is really, really good. I like that. And it's just lots of tropical notes on the tongue, lots of citrus on the tongue, very complex, but very, very enjoyable. And it, you know, it's not oxidized whatsoever. You know, it's been in the keg now for a few weeks, a good few weeks. You know, and on a nice summer's day, that is drinking really, really well. I say nice summer's day, it's raining, but it's warm, it's humid, and that beer is going down really, really well. I'm really pleased with that. Really, really pleased. You know, just get in touch, comment below. You know, happy to share, you know, anything that I've got there written down in my book. But that, I'm happy with that. Oh, brilliant. Home brewing on my stove, getting beer like that, which is, you know, that's the type of beer you're going to pay a lot of money for in a can or on tap. It really, really is. It's got a nice body, nice mouthfeel, nice bitterness, nice sweetness, and a really good hop note running through on that malt backbone. Chuff with that. Whew. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers, and I'll see you on the next one.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating.